What makes Spanish words so hard to pronounce? Hey everybody, I'm Daniel and welcome back to Spanish 55. If you've been learning Spanish for a while, then you probably come across some words that make you stop and think, how do you pronounce that? Both languages, English and Spanish, share the same alphabet. We even have words that look alike. Take for example, acción and action. But here's the thing. Those letters have different sounds in Spanish. The good news is that Spanish has very consistent pronunciation rules. So if you are able to read it, you're very likely able to pronounce it. Today, we're gonna help you get through those really hard sounds. Ready? Let's tackle the really hard one, the letter R. In Spanish, the letter R has two sounds. The soft R, ere, and the strong R, R. You will use the strong R in words that start with the letter R or where you see two R's lying together. Now, how do you pronounce them? In English, you roll your R's by rolling your tongue to the back of your mouth like this. But in Spanish, you will do the opposite. You will not roll your tongue. You will actually stretch your tongue and touch the upper part of your mouth very briefly for the soft R. Like this. Ere, ere, ere. For the strong R sound, you will touch again the upper part of your mouth, blow a little bit, which will cause your tongue to vibrate and tap repeatedly the upper part of your mouth. Like this. Now, if you want to have some fun while practicing, why don't you try some tongue twisters? Why don't you try these ones? R con R cigarro, R con R barril, que rápido corren los carros, cargados de azúcar del ferrocarril. And for the soft R, you can try this one. Tres tristes tigres tragaban trigo en un trigal. Next comes the letter ñ, which as you can see looks like an N with a small line on top of it. This letter doesn't exist in the English alphabet and neither does its pronunciation. Or does it? Well, it turns out that there are words that do have a sound very similar to the ñ from Spanish. You will find this sound in words like cañón, that Y and N together from cañón, or lasagna. Some Spanish words with this letter are niño or español. Guess what? Those two are the hardest sounds from the Spanish alphabet, which means everything is downhill from now on. Yippee! Let's now give our attention to the letter G. This letter has basically two sounds depending on the vowel that follows it. When it comes before an A, O, or U, it will have the same sound as the English word goose. For example, gato, gordo. But when it comes before E or I, it would have the same sound as the English H, like in gente, gigante. Now, something you should keep in mind is that when there's a U between G and the letters E or I, it will have the same G sound, like in guerra or guitarra. Another tricky one is the letter X. This letter has three sounds, but the good thing is that in most cases it will have the same X sound as in English, like in words like taxi. But if you see it at the beginning of a word, in most cases it will sound like an S, like in xilófono, xenophobia. Now, very rare cases will have the Mexican X, which actually sounds more like the English H, like in Mexico. And last but not least comes the letter H. This letter has no sound in Spanish. In fact, children are taught at school that this letter, it's mute. It doesn't speak or make a sound. So it's very much like the English word for hour. Drop the initial H sound. Hamburger, hamburguesa. Hotel, hotel. Now, if it comes after the letter C, then it has the same sh sound as in chocolate, chocolate, chihuahua. We made it! Yes! We are the champions, my friend. We'll keep fighting till the end. If you wish to keep improving your pronunciation, check out Spanish55.com. Our expert teachers are ready to help you to perfect those tricky sounds. If this video has been helpful for you, let it show. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Our next video is right around the corner. Gracias amigos. Hasta la próxima. Tres tristes tigres.